Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone already told you what Beth and Rip Spinoff will be about. Yellowstone Season 5 is coming to a head, but it's officially not the end of the Dutton story, now that Yellowstone has confirmed a new spin-off centering Beth Dutton, Kelly Riley, and Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser. It's been a brutal fight for Beth and her brother Case, Luke Grimes, to save their family's ranch since Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2's premiere. The sixth-generation Dutton siblings have been navigating the fallout of their father, John Dutton's, Kevin Costner, death while trying to save the Yellowstone ranch. It isn't an easy feat since Montana's inheritance tax has paralyzed them from continuing life on the ranch as usual. Heading into the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 finale, the fate of the Duttons' ranch is uncertain. Case has largely prioritized protecting his son, Tate, Brecken Merrill, and his wife, Monica Long, Kelsey Asbill, rather than trying to save his family's heirloom ranch. Meanwhile, Beth held an auction in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13, which raised $30 million to pay the mortgage covering the Duttons' extensive tax bill. While Yellowstone Season 5 finale could have anything in store for the characters, we can at least breathe a sigh of relief that Beth and Rip will live another day with their own spin-off story on the horizon. Heading into Yellowstone Season 5's final moments, a report from Deadline confirmed a new Yellowstone spin-off starring Beth and Rip. It's an exciting development as fans prepare to close a massive chapter of the Dutton story, with Yellowstone Season 5 finale leaving the franchise's fate uncertain. Ahead of Yellowstone Season 5 ending, fans noted that it was being marketed as the season final rather than the series final. It's an essential distinction since Yellowstone's direction after Season 5 is unclear. At least the announcement of Beth and Rip's spin-off gives us some idea of where the Dutton story is heading. Deadline's report contained some exciting details about the newest Yellowstone series. Beth and Rip's Yellowstone offshoot promises that Rayleigh and Hauser will return to their roles, and the report suggests that the spin-off will probably feature other familiar faces from the Yellowstone Season 5 cast. If not tied up for a potential Yellowstone Season 6, Beth and Rip's story could include Case and Monica, but that depends on the Season 5 final. While other franchise spin-offs exist, Beth and Rip's story will reportedly be the first to include Yellowstone in its title, unmistakably tying it to the original. Based on Season 5 details, we can further deduce what Beth and Rip's Yellowstone offshoot will entail. Before Kevin Costner's fate as John Dutton IUA in Yellowstone, some of the cowboys from the Dutton Ranch headed to the Lone Star State after brucellosis threatened to kill the Yellowstone Ranch's cattle. While Rip manages the cowboys, Beth travels to Texas to visit her husband, surprising him at the 4-6's ranch with a getaway that entails 2 nights in a suite at a local hotel. It's impossible to ignore how perfectly placed the couple is in Texas during their time there. Beth quickly notices that Texas doesn't have the same tourist crowd as her home state. There's an appreciation for ranching and the work the Dutton family does, which Beth notes. However, Beth and Rip discuss the limits of their future, with a mutual understanding that their responsibility to the Yellowstone Ranch and John Dutton's legacy tethers them to Montana. Thus, Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 10, previews Rip and Beth's ending if John didn't die. Considering things have changed and the Dutton siblings may give the ranch away instead of protecting it, Beth and Rip's Texas story can continue. Putting Beth and Rip at the helm of Yellowstone's latest spin-off is the perfect move. Rayleigh and Hauser have what it takes to lead the next chapter. Beth and Rip are fan-favorite characters within the Yellowstone story, and their heart-wrenching romance has been one of the strongest elements, especially as series creator Taylor Sheridan revealed its depth. One of the hardest pills to swallow about the possibility of Yellowstone concluding after Season 5 was that we wouldn't see Beth and Rip's stories continue. The Lovebirds have the most untapped story potential, especially considering their extensive history. The dramatic landscape of Yellowstone, both its physical terrain and its intricate web of characters, has captivated audiences since its debut. Among its myriad storylines, few have resonated as deeply as the passionate, tumultuous relationship between Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler. As whispers of a spin-off centered on the iconic couple swirl, keen-eyed fans may realize that Yellowstone has been quietly setting the stage for such a story all along. Beth and Rip are not just characters, they are a force of nature. Beth, the fiery, razor-sharp daughter of John Dutton, and Rip, the brooding yet loyal ranch foreman, have carved a love story that is equal parts beauty and chaos. Their journey is deeply rooted in the struggles and triumphs of the Yellowstone Ranch, but it also hints at something larger, a potential narrative arc that could take center stage in a spin-off. The seeds planted in Yellowstone. The key to understanding Beth and Rip's potential spin-off lies in the recurring themes of redemption, legacy, and identity that Yellowstone has explored through their characters. From their turbulent beginnings to their hard-earned stability as a couple, their story is one of resilience against the odds. In the early seasons, Rip's origins as a runaway teen who found solace and purpose on the Dutton Ranch were juxtaposed with Beth's struggles to reconcile her own traumas. While their love was often tested by external threats and inner demons, it always served as a beacon of hope amid the chaos. These early chapters not only solidified their bond, but also laid the groundwork for a narrative that could delve deeper into their shared journey. Yellowstone has also teased a future where Beth and Rip might step out of the Dutton shadow. In moments where they discuss their dreams, from raising a family to living a simpler life away from the ranch's perpetual warfare, the show has hinted at their potential for a standalone story. These conversations, though brief, carry the weight of possibility, a glimpse into what their lives could become if given the chance to chart their own course. Themes for the spin-off. A spin-off featuring Beth and Rip would likely focus on themes that have defined their relationship while expanding into new territory. Here are some possibilities for the narrative's core. 1. Building a legacy. With Beth unable to have children, the idea of legacy takes on a unique and poignant significance. The spin-off could explore how Beth and Rip create a family in unconventional ways, perhaps mentoring troubled youths as Rip once was or fostering a new generation of ranchers. This storyline would not only honor Rip's past, but also showcase Beth's fierce determination to protect and nurture what she loves. 2. Escaping the past. Though deeply tied to the Dutton Ranch, Beth and Rip have often expressed a desire to escape its toxic cycles. A spin-off could see them leaving Yellowstone behind to start anew, perhaps on a neighboring ranch or even in a completely different setting. This fresh start would allow them to confront their pasts while carving out a future on their terms. 3. Confronting new threats. Beth and Rip's love story has always thrived under pressure. A spin-off could introduce new challenges, from rival ranchers to environmental conflicts, that test their bond and their ability to stand together. These external conflicts could parallel their internal struggles, offering a rich tapestry of drama and growth. 4. Exploring the depth of their bond. The spin-off would also be an opportunity to delve deeper into Beth and Rip's relationship. While Yellowstone has shown us their fiery passion and unwavering loyalty, a dedicated series could explore the quieter moments of their love, from their shared dreams to the ways they navigate their differences. These intimate stories would humanize the larger-than-life couple, making their journey all the more relatable and compelling. Potential settings. The setting of Beth and Rip's spin-off would play a crucial role in shaping its tone and narrative. While the Yellowstone Ranch has been a central character in their story, a change of scenery could offer new opportunities for storytelling. A new ranch. One possibility is that Beth and Rip take over a struggling ranch, using their combined grit and ingenuity to turn it into a thriving operation. This setting would allow them to confront challenges unique to their new environment, while also paying homage to the themes of hard work and resilience that have defined Yellowstone. A small town. Alternatively, the spin-off could place Beth and Rip in a small, close-knit community where they're forced to navigate new dynamics. This shift would highlight their adaptability and offer a contrast to the sprawling, isolated landscapes of the Yellowstone Ranch.